Hello viewers, welcome to the home of leaders. Please subscribe to stay updated with all the latest news on Donald Trump. Former President Donald Trump's former White House chief strategist, Steve Bannon's contempt of Congress appeal was dismissed on Friday by a panel of judges at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit, Chang. In July 2022, a federal jury indicted Bannon on 2 counts of contempt of Congress for willfully ignoring a subpoena to testify before a House committee investigating the outbreak on January 6 as Congress sought to confirm President Joe's identity in the United States. Capitol riots. Bannon appealed the ruling, saying he had reason to believe he did not have to respond to the committee's subpoena based on the advice of his attorney. He argued that failure to comply with a congressional statute makes it illegal to deliberately fail to respond to a congressional subpoena, which requires the defendant to know that his actions were illegal, which he claims he did not do. However, the appellate judge's opinion noted that the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia concluded that the statute requires only proof that the accused willfully failed to answer. An appeals court upheld Bannon's conviction and 4-month prison sentence. U.S. District Judge Carl Nichols suspended Bannon's sentence pending his appeal, meaning he has not yet been jailed. Bannon still has 2 options to avoid jail time. He can ask the full appeals court to hear his case, or he can ask the U.S. Supreme Court for review. In November 2023, after an appeals hearing, Bannon's attorney, David Chang, told reporters, "This case is clear and the verdict should be overturned," adding, "Lawyers, this is the only way he understands that the law allows him to comply with the subpoena." Chang also hinted that he would contest the case further, telling reporters last fall that he might have to appeal the case to the D.C. Circuit en banc. "If we fail, appeal to the Supreme Court." In 2021, Trump and his allies claimed that Biden's 2020 election victory was stolen by widespread voter fraud, that Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C., to validate the election. There is no evidence to support Trump's claims. For hours, a large crowd turned on law enforcement officers and breached the U.S. Capitol building. In the end, Trump told his supporters to go home, and Biden's victory was confirmed in the early morning of January 7. The day before the riots, on January 5, 2021, Bannon, a conservative media personality who continues to make claims that Trump won the 2020 election, predicted on a podcast that all hell will break loose tomorrow. Bannon's prediction was quoted in the U.S. D.C. Circuit Court opinion. In addition, the filing states, during late 2020 and early 2021, Bannon reportedly participated in discussions about overturning the results of the 2020 election. Based on these reports, the special committee concluded that Bannon had information relevant to its investigation. Meanwhile, Trump's former trade advisor Peter Navarro, who was also found guilty of contempt of Congress, is serving a 4-month prison sentence after being jailed in March. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure to press the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video.